What's up, everybody? Danger Rock here. Today we're going to be looking at the 2024 Disney Store Woody. And today I'm going to be unboxing him and comparing him to some other Woodies that I have in my collection. I just picked this guy up at a Disney store about an hour away from my house. And it was a really nice trip. I haven't been in a Disney store in over 6 years, so when I saw this guy, I definitely wanted to get him. And the reason why it took me so long to get him is I didn't want to order him off of the Shop Disney website because these Woodies I've noticed have a lot of quality control issues where some of them, their buttons aren't straight, their vest isn't straight, there's markings on his belt. As you can see right here, there's a little bit of a rip on his packaging right here, which is actually okay. I picked this one up for a reason because it looked better compared to the other ones in the stack. And also with the quality control issues, some of them, when I pulled their pull string, they didn't really talk. So I was trying to figure out how to get this guy out of the package so I can still reuse him for my display. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's any way to get him out of the box except for removing the zip ties. But regardless, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this guy for a display, but it's actually okay. Maybe I could find a doll stand or something for him. But when you open this guy up, he comes with this nice instruction manual, which shows you how Woody works and how to change his batteries, which is really cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get this guy opened, and really like to praise this packaging for a second. I really like how they kept the Woody's Roundup style, and I like the way we have a nice picture of him on the back, and it just shows how he interacts with other Disney Store toys. So I'm not really a fan of the back because we get this Disney Pixar logo and a picture of the other toys, but I really do like the front of the box, how it's not stamped with anything Disney that says anything like Disney Store exclusive. Like the collection box had the Toy Story collection logo. The only thing we get is this toy detector thing and these warning labels. At the top, we just see where it says Woody the Sheriff. So what we're going to do now is let's open up our Woody. And these cost $32.99, by the way. That's what I got them for. And I'm going to try to be careful with his packaging because I would like to reuse it. And yeah, looks like a really nice Woody head sculpt. So now I'm going to show you guys how to open this guy up without completely ruining his box. So right here at the feet, we're just gonna cut the zip ties, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna get them back in the box, but I'll worry about that in a little bit. And this is where it's tricky when you cut the zip tie right here around his waist. Try not to cut his vest or anything. Earlier, I actually tried to do it from the back side of him, but it didn't really work out. So now let's release his other hand. And there's actually another one around his scarf. So now we've got Woody here released. Now let's see if we can get his hat out of there. I want to see if I could just slide it. There we go. So I don't think I ruined his packaging too much here. As you can see, it's held together with tape. And let's move this aside and get our scissors out of the way so we could take a look at our Woody himself. And first thing we're going to take a look at is the hat. It's a really nice hat. It doesn't have any stitching or anything. It's just a standard cowboy hat that you would put on him. And here we got Woody himself. So I will say this. I do really like this a lot. Now, what I like about him is that his vest is a little bit more orange, which I like compared to the other Woody that we got. His colors, I feel like, were a little bit off. And I like the way his face is actually lighter and not suntan like the other one was. And I didn't like the belt on the other one, but I do like his belt right here. His holster looks pretty good. And his face sculpt, I have to say, I do like it. It's not bad. This is not his toy mode expression. I feel like, again, they gave us more of an alive mode for him. And his vest kind of moves a little bit. It doesn't really like stay on. His arms kind of are out to the side like that. And I really do like the open hands though, because in the movie Woody had the open hands. So I like that about him. And just taking a look at his face, I think it looks really good. Right here behind the scarf, you can see where it says Disney Pixar logo. And right here where we see his pull string, that looks really nice. His batteries are stored in here. Really like the jeans on this. It looks like, yeah, look at that. His jeans actually have actual pockets here. You can move them a little bit. The easiest way to see this is to just take your finger and kind of move it around so you can see he has actual pockets on his jeans. His feet right here, I really like the cactus detail. I also really like the texture they use like for the brown, and his spurs right here. I think they look pretty good. I have no issues with that. I really like his sheriff star right there. I feel like they did a much better job with this than they did the other Disney Store one. The only thing I kind of have a problem with is his hat, that you kind of have to get it to stay on him. It will stay on him, but you gotta press down a little bit. It doesn't hold very well. But when you move him around, I mean, I guess it's good because the hat will actually stay on him. And just looking at all the details in his buttons and vest makes me appreciate him a whole lot more. Now, there is a detail on this one that I do like, that the bottom of his foot does say Andy, which is very nice. Not only does that make him more film accurate for me, a long history short with these Disney Store Woodies is that for a while they have had Bonnie at the bottom of the foot, and for a while they had no name at all, where you can actually write your own name, which I've actually found tons of loose Woodies with a different name written on the bottom of each of them. But that is a very nice detail. I like his pull string ring, even though it's a little too big. It's still okay. His batteries are actually stored right here. That's really nice. I'll try to get them out later, and I'll be careful while doing it because I do not want to destroy him. But now let's listen to some of his phrases.
Howdy, partner. Gotcha. My name's Woody. You're my favorite deputy. Yeah, okay, all right, okay, that is enough. What? No, you can't go. There's a snake in my boot. Yee-haw, cowboy. What are you doing out here? Oh, no, we can't stay. Okay, gotta get back. How do I get back? Operation Pull Toy. Howdy, partner. Gotcha. My name's Woody. You're my favorite deputy. Yeah, okay, all right, okay, that is enough. What? No, you can't go. There's a snake in my boot.
I think that's all of them. So he has a really nice voice box. I love it a lot more than I did with the other Woody that just had a bunch of sayings about Toy Story 4 and Forky, which this one is by far better, in my opinion. So what I'm actually going to do now is, as far as comparisons go, we're going to bring this other Woody in here, which You could see on the one on the right, his face is actually a lot tanner, which I didn't like, and his vest is kind of the wrong color. I actually thought it was discoloration until I figured out that all the vests look like this on this version, so I'm not really a big fan of it. The belt on the new one has so much more detail than this old belt that we get right here. The Sheriff Star came out cleaner and nicer on the new one as well. Also, the buttons are a lot better on the newer one. And this one has Andy at the bottom of his foot. The old one says Bonnie, which I am not a fan of. But actually putting these two standing up straight next to each other, I'm going to fix the camera so it makes it easier for you guys to see. It's not a world-changing difference, but our new Woody is actually a little bit taller. This old one I notice is a lot more floppier when you move him around. So I guess it's like film accurate in some kind of way, but I'm not a big fan of this one right here. It's okay, I still like him because he's a Disney Store Woody, but looking at this, not the newest version, but newer version, he actually is a lot superior. And for another comparison here, I have Roundup Fun Woody, which this one is a lot shorter, as you can see. He's not movie accurate scale or anything, but I actually really liked him a lot because he had Andy at the bottom of his foot. And he comes with a pull string.
Hey, howdy, hey!
Which you don't even pull out that far, and he talks. But this one right here,
Yeehaw, cowboy!
you can actually pull his string just like in the movie. And I feel like he is movie accurate height, which is actually very nice. So this is actually probably my second favorite Woody in my collection. The first one would go to the collection Woody, which I decided not to use that one for comparison because I wanted to compare him to the two most recent versions of him, which this one over here isn't even that recent anymore. They did make a new Disney Store Woody for 2025 that actually has bendy wires in him where he can actually stand on his own, unlike this guy. And my Disney Store did not have that one in stock, and I didn't want to order it online because there's a chance I might get old stock, but I actually never had this 2024 version, so I actually really wanted to get him. And the only part about him that seems difficult is getting into his battery compartment. As you can see here, it's just Velcro, and I don't want to rip the Velcro by any means because it's actually kind of hard to open them up. So I'm just gonna figure something out how to take the batteries out of them because I don't want battery corrosion. But anyway, I would say this is definitely one of the Woodies that you want to get. He has a very nice face sculpt, vest, and detail. He's got a nice belt. He's got a nice Sheriff Star badge right here. He's got nice jeans. He's got Andy at the bottom of his foot. And he's got good
What are you doing out here?
phrases from the movie. So right now, this is one of the best Woodies you can get. And he was very inexpensive. He was only $32.99. So I would definitely recommend getting him. He is a really great Woody. And he does interact with the Disney Store Buzz Lightyear, which I will show in another video. So definitely stay tuned for that. One thing I'm going to attempt to do is try to put the batteries in this Woody and this one right here to see if we can get this guy to work. And maybe do another comparison and separate video review of him. But as for this guy right here, you definitely want to get him. Maybe for some people he's not a must-have if you have the collection one, but for some reason for me this was a must-have. So yeah, I would totally recommend him. So this has been my review of the Disney Store 2024 Woody. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing a full collection video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.